You've not hesitated when Shakir fumbled. He hasn't seen the field as a punt returner since.
Yeah.
But consistently for multiple games, punts are being allowed to roll and you're losing unbelievable amounts of yardage. Because Brandon hasn't been benched, that tells us that you're allowing it. So why is it that that's allowed, and how do you fix that?
Well, first of all, again, I don't know whether maybe it's the greenhouse effect or whatever, but I mean, we've had unbelievable wins in every single game that we've had, almost. Weather, winds, snow, rain, everything. We put 2 returners back there at times. We put 1 returner back there at times. Brandon, it is very difficult. If you've ever taken the ball off a jugs machine, you know how difficult it is to catch a punt, and you've got to be able to judge it. He does a good job of judging it. You're seeing an overuse, and not an overuse, you're seeing an explosion of rugby-style punters from Australia. And their punts go from over here to over there to straight on, based on where you're at in a lot of respects. So you're not seeing as many punt returns across the country as you have in the past. You've got gunners running, we call them gunners, but people running down on the outside that's got to be held up. And so you're seeing people pressure our returners. They have put the ball down inside the 10. You know, that's a tough one. You know, Nebraska did it twice on Saturday. You know, William, our punter, is, you know, we're just getting it up and out. You know, but there's a method to that, and there's a technique to that, and people grow to that. You know, a lot of those type of things are can we hold up the people coming down? You don't want to catch the ball inside the 10. He could have caught 1, but that ball was, you know, was over his head. And I've always told those guys, and that's me, I always told them the most important thing about our punt return game is no fakes, absolutely no fakes. No penalties, and we almost jumped off sides on 4th and 4. No penalties, because that sets you back an additional 15 yards or gives them a first down, and get the ball back. Get the ball back. So we're trying to fix it, you know, with the 10-yard rule. But sometimes you got to give them credit too. They got players on scholarship, and they got a plan too. I remember Mike Sadler, when he was here, he put 20 punts down inside the 10, you know, and nobody had an answer for it. So sometimes the punt's going to die inside the 10. And they had 2, and Ohio State had 5. And, you know, congratulations to them, but I don't think that's the norm. We need to be able to return punts and get a guy. I thought Shaq maybe had something, but, you know, you can't put a guy in and turn the ball over. It's a very, it's taken for granted, but it's a very precarious situation when you're in front of 70,000 people catching a ball hanging up in the clouds, and especially in the wind. And the wind factors, if you don't get your, I guess going back to what I tell them, if you don't get your feet square, if you don't get your shoulders square, and you're not at a stationary position to catch the ball, okay, don't try and catch it on the run over your shoulder. It's too difficult. And that's what we've told them. So that's on me maybe. But I do believe that we're coaching it. Not allowing it, we're coaching it. But there is risk and reward there.
Kind of on that note, Brandon wasn't listed on your senior day